Look, they said CarMax was the easy way to buy a car. No pressure, no hassle, and no games. But now, customers saying the only thing maxed out is the price. All over social media, buyers are furious. They're walking into CarMax thinking they're getting convenience, and walking out feeling like they just paid luxury prices for a regular ride. We're talking thousands of dollars higher than expected, interest rates that hit like a brick, trade-in offers that feel real disrespectful, and people are asking one big question: has CarMax gone too damn far? For years, CarMax built its reputation on transparency, no haggling, upfront pricing, simple process. But in today's car market, where inflation is squeezing wallets and interest rates are already sky high, customers saying CarMax prices feel out of touch with reality. Some buyers claim they found the same vehicle cheaper at local dealerships. Others say their monthly payments are shocking once financing kicks in. So what's really going on? Is it the used car market still recovering? Or is CarMax pricing itself beyond the average American? Today, we're breaking it all down. The complaints, the numbers, and whether CarMax is still worth it in 2026. Because if regular people are struggling just to afford transportation, that's not just a dealership issue. That's a bigger problem.
If y'all tried to buy a car lately, CarMax, this is for you. There's nobody in the dealership. There's about 50 salesmen. When you go in, you can't just look at cars and ask someone to help you. You have some stupid sign-in sheet. Then they will call and let you know when they're ready. What? Nobody's in the dealership. Nobody's buying cars like that. You're trying to manufacture this, we're so busy. You're not. The cars are sitting. Tons of salespeople are just sitting and looking. It's like a round robin. I immediately left within 2 minutes of that stupid plan being explained to me. This is why salesmen and other professions stay broke, because you all adapt this dumb way of thinking and you wonder why people leave and don't purchase the cars. Stupidest thing I ever heard, CarMax, and I'm going to tag you in it. We're done.
This shit should be illegal. Imagine you don't have the best credit, but you need a car to get to work because everything in this country revolves around needing a car. So you go to CarMax because they got the no haggle price. You stumble across this 2013 Kia Forte LX with 116,000 miles for $10,600 plus a $400 CarMax fee. Something tells you it's a good idea to buy this car. This is the one. But remember, you don't have good credit, so you're paying 23% interest. 23% interest for 72 months on an $11,000 used car with 116,000 miles. Do you know what that ends up costing you at the end of the term? At the end of the term, when the car is 18 years old, you will have spent $20,345 on this car that cost you $10,600 initially. Not to mention, you'll need to have full coverage insurance the entire time that you're financing this car. Sure, you could put down a big down payment, but people who go to CarMax don't usually have the money for a down payment. That's why they're at CarMax. So you'd be spending over $20,000 for this 13-year-old car. But here's the kicker. Do you know how much this car sold for when it was brand new? With 0 miles? $16,500 in 2013. Unreal.
Now that's a shame. Paying almost $30,000 for a car that when it was brand new only cost $16,000.
Think I'm gonna be the scapegoat for the whole damn machine? Shit.
I guess that's why I'm still proudly driving my 1996 Honda Accord. My Honda still run quiet like a sewing machine. I can fill up the tank for $30, and I can do most of the repairs myself. Parts are still easy to find, and it's simple like ABC to work on too.
Public service announcement. I am here outside of CarMax, returning their property. Yeah, this is getting returned to them. Getting returned to sender. Because why? The car is a piece of shit. The car is a piece of shit. It's giving me nothing but trouble since I've got it. So you know what? CarMax Corporate, you're getting your car. I'm dropping it off here at the express pickup spot reserved for express pickup. I'm going to drop these keys off in a drop box. I don't know where one will be at, but I gotta find one. If y'all looking for a car, don't come to CarMax. Do not come to CarMax, and do not go to JD Byrider. Go to Van Horn. My guy, get you together.
CarMax's downfall doesn't even need to be studied, bro. You guys are a multi-billion-dollar car company with 0 salespeople. Just a bunch of order takers, just a bunch of keyboard warriors, keyboard dweebs that don't know how to appraise cars, that don't know how to sell cars. The model was great, you know, no negotiation, and it worked for some time, but look how this backfired. Because you guys have a whole bunch of people that don't know shit about the car industry buying cars and selling cars, especially buying them outrageously high, right? CarMax is always giving people top dollar, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But look how it backfired. They just overpaid for way too many fucking cars. They miscalculated where the market was going. Shit went the opposite direction. Now they're stuck on a whole bunch. There are so many fucking cars. Billions of dollars worth of cars. Billions of dollars. Same shit that happened to Tricolor Motors a few months ago. They're just too out of touch of reality. They're not literally at the auction appraising cars. They're not in person appraising cars. They're just clicking buttons. They're not looking at anything. That's what happens. And I dare a fucking customer to talk to me about their CarMax offer. Motherfucker, get out of my face with that shit. Go sell it to CarMax. Go sell it. Motherfucker, run and sell your shit to CarMax before they really go out of business. Oh my God.
You don't get any additional value. It's just going straight to the bank. So just be extremely careful. And if you do buy a vehicle from CarMax, get it checked out. Just because it's here and you think you trust it and this and that, a lot of these vehicles have still been in wrecks. It's just how it is. They're getting a lot of these cars from auction, and you have to remember, used cars are not the highest quality because we haven't sold as many the last few years, so there's not as many out there. It's just how it works. So be extremely careful. Car prices are still very high, so just know what you're talking about. A lot of these vehicles are going for really, really close to MSRP. So if you're looking at a 2023 Hyundai and you can get a brand new one for the same price, and this has 10,000 miles, you might as well go get a new one if you're going to be, you know, if you're going to buy a new car anyways, you might as well. Just do your research. Don't just go here and think you're going to save money because it's used, because you might not save any money, actually. You might end up spending more money and be in a worse situation because some of these cars are literally selling for MSRP, and that time's over. That stuff's done. It's not 2023 or really 22, 21. That time is long gone. And it's kind of interesting to see it, but they're in an interesting situation because their sales are doing okay, and it's because they have that in-house financing. They can get you approved. Like other dealerships, they can try to make a call to the loan officer and see, but we're going to have to come back tomorrow and see if we can get you done. But not here. They can get you done immediately. And that's the scary part because these are people that probably shouldn't be getting a car loan, and they're getting a car loan. And that's why also CarMax loan loss provision is getting increased. What is loan loss provision? So basically people that are not going to make their car payments, they have to get it ready. So they're already getting their shareholders and everybody ready saying, hey, we're gonna have more people not making their car payments. 2015 Dodge Journey, $15,000. What scares me the most is having an $400 payment at 23% on this. It's just stupid. There's no other way around it. I'm trying to be nice about it, but if you finance a 2015 Dodge Journey at 22.95%, that is a stupid financial decision. And none of this is financial advice. But in my opinion, that is just dumb. But it is what it is. Just be smart with your money. Be careful because you can get in a bad situation with these cars. Tied up in a used car, negative equity, high interest rate. Just be really careful. Be careful, be careful. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a great day enjoying this video. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed.
Now, see me, I got a real good mechanic. I don't go to dealerships to get my car repaired. Never have. It's too expensive. My last 3 cars came from my mechanic shop. A tree fell from 2 houses down and totaled my last car. And it wasn't even a storm or nothing. A damn tree just decided it wanted to fall on my car. My mechanic cool as hell though. Sometimes he fix stuff and don't even charge me or charge me very little. He even fixed some stuff on my mom and aunt's car for free. So when I find good people, I'm loyal. And as long as he gonna be a mechanic, he gonna be fixing my car.
Have y'all heard about the lady that bought a stolen car from CarMax? Yes, I said that right. This lady paid this car off completely, $30,000. She paid off that completely. Was partying one day, celebrating, turning up, having a good old time, and the police whoop whoop pulled up on her to impound the damn car. She showed these people all of her paperwork, the VIN number, the pink slip. She had all the information from CarMax. They still said, I'm sorry, ma'am, we're going to have to take that car. But what you can do is you can file a claim with your insurance company and you can get your money back. Well, this lady does just that. She goes to State Farm. She tells them what's happened.
So a lot of people keep saying, oh, they're going to come get your car. So I got my car from CarMax. If y'all don't know anything about CarMax, CarMax is known for selling stolen cars, right? So whenever I fell behind on my payments, I seen that they closed my account. I updated my address and everything. So I was expecting for my car to be repoed. Long story short, I went through a whole law thing for me to find out that my car was fucking stolen and I was paying payments on my fucking car. So that's why my car is free and that's why my car is paid off, because my car was stolen. It was never supposed to be even sold. So they just paid my car off for me and they gave me half of what I paid already. Like, it was a weird, very weird process. I'm blessed, but a very, very weird process. And like my friend Jasmine said, they changed the VIN numbers on that hoe. So I can't even register my car to state of Texas because it's considered stolen.
CarMax. CarMax is apparently failing, doing poorly. Things are down. Year to date, the stock is down 58%. Hoovie, take us through, give us a CarMax memory. You work there. I love CarMax dearly. Of course, began in this industry by exploiting CarMax's used car warranty.
My first job in the car business was at CarMax, opening in Kansas in 2006.
Wow. The initial plan for CarMax was to only roll out in the southern states because they could prevent a lot of the rust and other issues that happen. And eventually, of course, became national. I think it even eventually went to Canada. And then Hoovie was there selling cars.
I was. Yeah, my first car ever sold was a Trailblazer.
Why are they struggling? I would think this would be a great time to be CarMax.
Why would you think that?
All the new cars suck. No one wants them. They're all overpriced.
If you have a normal car, Carvana makes it so easy. And CarMax never greatly pivoted towards the online thing. It's just still so brick and mortar focused.
Now, I saw somebody was complaining about CarMax recently because they just wanted someone to do a walk-around video of the car. We can't do that.
CarMax strikes me as one of these things that's gotten so big that they actually make it harder for their dealers to sell cars, which was a common complaint I heard when I was in the car business. You make us get compliant flower pots and compliant trash cans, and it's all these ancillary things that doesn't matter. We're just trying to sell cars here.
You know, I'm actually not into cars. I'm just into lowballing the out of people. So CarMax is against my religion.
It was so hard training people in Kansas. What do you mean you can't give me $2,000 off?
See, now everybody talking about it. Everybody's saying the same thing. The verdict is clear. Nobody buying cars from CarMax anymore. Why? Because the price is just too damn high. But it used to feel like a fair deal, now feel like a scam. People scrolling online, finding the same car for thousands less at local dealerships. Trade-in offers low, financing rates are high, the customer walking out empty-handed. CarMax might have built this reputation on convenience, but right now, convenience come at a price nobody wants to pay. The question is, will CarMax listen before it's too late?
And now Stellantis is sitting on a bloated inventory.
It's $100,000 now. So he's not going to buy the truck. It's going to sit on my lot at the higher interest rates we're paying right now for floor plan, and nobody's going to buy the truck.
CarMax just confirmed what we have all been fearing. The used car market is collapsing faster than anyone imagined. In a single brutal day, CarMax lost 47% of its value, wiping out $3.2 billion from the company that once called the shots. The CEO admits even he cannot predict what is coming next. Right now, that $26,000 Accord means a $668 monthly payment if your credit is less than perfect, at a staggering 22.95% interest. That is not just inflation. That is financial quicksand, and it is trapping everyday buyers overnight. With prices falling and loan losses exploding, the only question left is how deep this market crash really goes, and what kind of deals might be waiting at the bottom. CarMax just confirmed what we have all been fearing. The numbers coming out of Richmond are staggering. CarMax lost 47% of its value in a single day, erasing $3.2 billion from the books. This isn't just a bad quarter, it's a financial earthquake. CEO Bill Nash stood in front of analysts and said flat out, he has no idea what's coming next. That's not a press release. That's a white flag from the top. Here's the thing. When the biggest used car retailer in America admits it can't see the road ahead, every dealer, every lender, and every customer gets nervous. The market didn't wait for answers. Carvana shares dropped 12% the same day. Vroom fell 18%. Even giants like AutoNation lost ground. This is a chain reaction. One company trips, and the whole sector stumbles. CarMax built its empire on data. They were supposed to have the smartest pricing model, the best analytics, the most accurate forecasts. But their own numbers just broke the system. That's what makes this so alarming. If the company with all the tools can't predict what's next, who can? The pain goes way beyond Wall Street. CarMax moves over 1 million vehicles a year. They've got 240 stores across 41 states. When their value drops by almost half overnight, it's not just shareholders who lose sleep. It's every person with a car loan, every dealer with too much inventory, every buyer hoping for a deal. Nash didn't sugarcoat the pressure. He blamed tariffs on new vehicles for pushing more buyers into the used market. That sounds good for business, but it's a trap. Artificial demand drove prices up, and now buyers can't keep up with the payments. Margins are squeezed from both sides. Raise prices, and you lose buyers. Cut prices, and you bleed profit. There's no safe move left. The numbers tell the story. In 2024, auto loan defaults topped 2.3 million. Repossessions hit 1.73 million, the highest since the Great Recession. Lenders are tightening up. Dealers are sitting on cars they can't sell, or dumping them at a loss just to free up cash. CarMax's own data shows dealer-to-CarMax sales up 38%. Dealers are desperate for liquidity, and CarMax is the buyer of last resort. This isn't just about stock prices or balance sheets. This is about the ground shifting under the entire used car market. When the biggest player can't call the next play, it's open season on pricing, on lending, on who gets to stay in business. The old rules don't work anymore, and nobody knows where the bottom is. Here's the problem with buying a used car right now. The numbers don't add up for the average guy looking for a decent deal. Take a $26,000 sedan. Nothing fancy, just a practical car for getting to work and hauling the kids. At CarMax, the interest rate for someone with challenged credit is sitting at 22.95%. That's not a typo. 23% on a car that's already lost 1/3 of its value the moment you drive it off the lot. And that boils down to a $668.
See, a lot of people feeling ripped off by the car industry. The average car payment is $700 a month. And to top it off, car insurance through the roof, gas high as hell too. Look like CarMax is on its last leg and most likely going to go under real soon. They got nobody to blame but themselves. High interest rates, shady business deals, selling people stolen cars and having them pay off the car, then getting the car back from the cops, selling it again for a profit. It was just a matter of time before that all came crumbling down. You made it this far? Do me a favor. Hit the like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in this video. Peace.